Hey everyone, I'm Ricky.
I'm Abby.
I'm Kayla.
And today we're going to be watching How to Get Away with Murder, Season 4, Episode 12, entitled Ask Him About Stella.
Stella.
Who is Stella?
The daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. We literally just watched the last episode. I should probably know that. Last time on How to Get Away with Murder, Laurel, for now, lost custody of her daughter?
Yeah.
Or her,
daughter.
Is it a son?
I think so.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Jeez, okay. My mind's going a little bit, sorry. We found out that Laurel's mom, whatever her name may be, met up with Wes the day before he died, right? That's what they said?
Yeah, I think so.
We don't know what's happening with that. There's all sorts of theories that we threw out in the last episode, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out at the very end. Nate and Annalise are trying to get Nate's father to agree to be a part of the class action suit, specifically to be the face case. Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm. Wait, he did sign the paper.
I was just thinking that because weren't Asher, Connor, and Oliver dancing because they said they got him?
And then when Nate went to go see Annalise, she opened the door and he was holding the paper in his hand.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Okay.
Because you were talking.
Wow. This is a
Watch
review,
that.
not a watch.
We also saw that Isaac was high again. We don't know if he is going to die, if his wife is going to come back. I mean, they did reopen the case against him. If he knew his daughter was dead, like, it would be understandable that he went into the house and then 15 minutes later he called 911, because if he felt her pulse and she wasn't, like, she was dead, then he would be distraught and just probably just like want to hold her or something.
Also, like, when you walk in, not the first thing you do is like, where is my grown daughter? Like, let me go look in her room. You know what I mean? Like, there could be so many things that he could have been doing something. He could have been putting away groceries. Like, there's so many things that could have happened. 15 minutes goes by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
From the time, like, even if he found her and did do that after a little bit. But, like, she might not have been just, like, sprawled out in the living room.
Yeah.
Right, just like right there for him to see. Which, I don't know. There could be something sketchy about that, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Bonnie thinks that someone is like tapping into her computer and like Denver's spying on her, which
Someone
is
was tapping
likely...
into her computer
Yeah,
because the mouse was moving without her touching it.
It's
I know. If
100%
someone did that
likely.
to me, I'd be like, I'm throwing this out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting a new computer. I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm doing all of these things. I'm getting out of here. We don't know if it's Denver or like Laurel's father, because he has the whole technology company and everything. He'd probably do something. Tegan possibly, because she could probably do something. But
it's probably because, remember when Denver went into his car and he was like, we got a big problem, Bonnie Winterbottom. So it's definitely one of them.
Or it's Oliver.
Unless it's not. Yeah, or it's Oliver.
I mean, Oliver can hack into anything he wants.
And also, don't forget, wasn't it Dominic that said on the phone check into Oliver?
Yeah.
Something? Don't forget that.
Yeah, because he was like calling.
We don't know who he called, but he said check into Oliver. And then there's also the storyline that we don't know yet, which we're probably going to find out in the very last episode, which is what happened with the guy that died that was a whistleblower for Antares.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You know, like, we don't know who was responsible for that, or if it was just like a freak accident. We don't know.
And who killed Wes?
Okay, well,
Who
we
is
know
behind?
who is
Who is the issue? The one who
first
pulls the
person
trigger?
who said we need to kill Wes.
Yeah, who was it?
Who was the mastermind, if you want to call it that, behind that?
What if they're all in on it?
Everyone wanted Wes.
Yes.
Literally every single person besides Annalise is in on it.
Yeah.
Besides Wes himself.
And Oliver isn't actually guilty about Simon, he's just guilty about Wes.
Wow.
Mind fuck. Anyways, let's watch this.
Yeah, please.
Don't go telling Annalise any of this.
Whatever you say, Frank.
I think this is where he killed Damien.
Hey.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Dominic.
Hey,
Dominic.
what are you doing here?
Who's Damien?
I have no idea.
I really hope he doesn't go down this path.
Like a downward spiral.
And I hope he doesn't start to... He's talking about how his ex-wife, like, he basically fell in love with her because she helped him. Now he's gonna fall in love with Annalise because she's helping him.
Buy me a drink. Or 5. I'll tell you all about it.
And that's been discussed before.
Point is, if you want the help, I could look over his file.
Or we all just snickerdoodle and chill.
Oh, I love the new you.
Dude, I've been on this case longer than any of you.
Oh, I'm done. We're good.
He doesn't mean it.
Did you give Stella those drugs?
He didn't give them to her.
Unless she was addicted
Stella
to.
was with us again. She's taking just about every pull in that bag.
Jesus.
So you wrote text. Her mother still thinks those were her last words.
That's awful. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's like fucked. That's so fucked. Like in that moment, that's what you think of.
He was like thinking that like he wasn't trying
He's
to
thinking
save
about
us.
himself.
You think? I don't think so. I think he was
Save
thinking
her?
about.
He just said that he didn't want Jacqueline thinking that it was his fault because those were
Because
the drugs that
he
he
was
took.
thinking like that would like maybe destroy her even more than like the daughter having suicide. It might have been like selfish in a way, but like it would have like destroyed her even more to think that like it could have been somehow helped more if she had just cut him out of her life or something. You know what I mean?
Person during the
Still in like in that
Like
moment,
that.
that's I know that's like that's too much. Like you send like after seeing your daughter on the floor dead after she overdosed on heroin, you send a fake suicide text to her mom.
You can.
Who does that? Like
Drug addicts.
Here.
that's
Drug
insane.
addicts do that kind of stuff.
That's true. They're the best
I
liars.
call you
They're
every day
manipulators.
this weekend.
I can't believe this is her first time meeting her baby.
Oh, he's cute.
Hi there.
Hi, you. It's just a little baby.
I'm your mom.
It's a system.
He does
that is
kind of look like
manifestly
Wes. Like they did a good job of finding a baby that looks like him.
implications.
Oh my gosh. That's so nice. It's not going to be nice for that much longer,
We
but
have to wrap up.
honestly, no matter what Bonnie does, like it always just does not work.
It's so true.
Do something.
This and every other conversation we've had since I've started working here will get leaked to the press.
You're bluffing.
You'd be taking a big risk to test that theory, so here's what's going to happen. Drop your investigation into Isaac Roa. No arrest, no charge. So end the witch hunt or lose your election from jail.
Nice one.
Hopefully that works. He's probably going to hit her back with some other bullshit. That's a little weird.
I don't want to watch
Don't-
it.
Don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What if you find?
No!
What is he?
Hi.
Damn.
Did she say you're
You're
hot?
lying.
Yeah.
Jacqueline, this is Annalise speaking. Alright, I'm with Isaac and he's relapsed and he needs you. Ask him about Stella. You need help.
So do you.
Not from you.
So that's how they're just gonna do his character.
Yeah, damn.
Wow.
So I guess he's not going to be in the rest of the next season.
I don't want it to be over.
I know, I was so excited for that.
What do you say? You still want to marry me, Ollie?
No.
No!
This is not what the audience wants.
I don't
You're the
think
one that called it off.
Let's go back on. That's what I'm talking about.
it's too much back and forth. It's too much back and forth.
Too
Laurel's like, I lost my baby.
You that scared?
Denver's pissed. Just say yes.
Something's gonna happen to one of them.
Yeah.
Probably Frank. Flashback. Let me see the flashback. Damn it.
I figured out how to fix the class action. People with power, people that have influence, fix problems. I know who that is.
Tegan! I'll be so happy if it's Tegan.
She's run campaigns. Served under 2
Oh, this is the scandal thing. I was like, oh, Tegan, and now I'm just, I'm underwhelmed.
I forgot about that.
I'm kind of excited. I've never seen Scandal, but it's kind of exciting to do a crossover. That next they're all gonna have to go to the hospital. Grey's Anatomy.
Stop! Oh my god. I would have liked an ending where it ended with a flashback of Kristoff, Wes, and Laurel's mother talking.
We still
And
haven't
just like,
confirmed her name.
yeah, whatever her name is.
Sandrine, right?
So this begins the Scandal How to Get Away with Murder crossover. I was hoping that it would happen on Scandal's show and not on this show. Only because I don't want it to distract from what's going on in this season. Because I like where it's going so far.
Yeah, me too.
I'm underwhelmed, and I don't like that I feel underwhelmed because I love this show so much, and I'm sure a lot of people love Scandal, and they're probably going to hate me that I have this opinion, but it's my opinion. I just wish they weren't doing
My opinion, my channel.
I just wish that they weren't doing a crossover of these two shows.
Maybe, but at least, like, not this specific episode when we were just finally, like...
About to find out something about the whole West thing.
I'm okay with the crossover, whatever it's gonna happen, but I'm, like, disappointed that it happened right then.
Like, it could have happened at, like, the first episode, and then just, like, not worried about it after, get it out of the way. But it's so late in the season, like, this is going to be...
It's gonna
a
play...
huge pivotal moment.
Right before the finale.
Yeah.
And I do hope that this crossover brings whoever is a fan of Scandal over to How to Get Away with Murder, because Scandal's ending. And if people who watch Scandal don't watch How to Get Away with Murder, they'll see this crossover and then they'll be like, oh, the show, like, looks interesting, like, let me watch it.
True. It's like a send-off. Like...
Right. Laurel's mother, Sandrine, said that she was calling Jorge because she was begging him to let Laurel see the baby. And that's why she got to see visitation for like 5 minutes. I don't think that's what she was doing.
Like he would give in to that.
Right. And
anyway,
her mother was about to leave. Like for her flight, she had her suitcase and everything. So the conversation with her and Frank might not even go anywhere. Or maybe Frank will convince her to stay and then there'll be more backstory. I just want to see this flashback.
I wonder if he kidnaps her or something.
No.
But that wouldn't be good for him.
No. I don't think he will because he already did that with Dominic and then he killed him. Isaac is back on drugs.
Oh my god, that was really sad.
He did something very messed up, sending a fake suicide text from her daughter's phone right after he found her dead on the floor with drugs that he was using. I didn't feel good about that. I mean, we talked about that earlier in the episode, but that's so on the other end of humility and being a good person that it's like unforgivable, would I say?
Oh, it's definitely unforgivable.
Yeah.
That's why you can't have her find out that he did it.
But Annalise said on the phone, ask him about Stella, which is the name of the episode.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to invoke more things, and Jacqueline's going to come back into the picture, and it's going to be something else. And she's probably going to have a different side of the story, maybe.
Yeah. For him to, like, blame Annalise, like, this is, like, the one scenario where it's, like, really not. Like, every season, it's, like, Annalise, like, everyone's like, you did this to me, like, you ruined my life. But I feel like this scenario, like...
Well, the thing about it is she apologized for basically what the prosecutor said to him.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is like, Annalise didn't ask the prosecutor
Right.
to say those things to him. Like, yes, she brought him there and he was a target for them, but like, he should have known that going in.
Yeah.
She didn't say those things. She didn't make him go and get the drugs. She didn't make him do the drugs.
And she's only ever, like, apologized for everything she's done this whole season. Like, she's changed. Like,
Right.
she doesn't need those things to be
And
said to her. It's
she's
not
very
right.
upfront if she needs anything from anybody.
Yeah.
And he had said to her that he was 23 years sober, right?
Yeah.
And his daughter died 3 years ago. So you would think that being the most traumatic thing to ever happen to him, then this, him being up in court and talking about it, wouldn't push him over the edge. If it was that, like, something about being questioned is going to be the one thing that makes you relapse, not the death, you know? It's just, like, so frustrating. But then again, he's high, and you're just not yourself.
Oh.
No, Connor and Oliver.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it.
It's
Connor-
just, okay, that was so random.
Connor
Like,
and
how he
Oliver,
said it.
like, yeah, well, Connor said no first. Then Connor was like, will you marry me? And then Oliver was like, I've been lying to you. And I can't remember what the hell it was about.
Yeah,
but
who cares?
then they got into another little fight about something. And then we're fine again. And then they've been bickering. And now they're going to get married again. It's just like,
It's like when
can
they're
you
up.
just figure out what you want to do and just keep it that way? Like, I get you guys want to get married now, but it's like, it's too late. There's been so many back and forth that it's just like, this marriage is not going to work out, and I don't want to see anything about the marriage not working out.
I don't want to see the
It's
wedding.
just going to be like, yeah, I
They're gonna
called
do it. They're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But, like, I feel like they haven't even had enough time together. Like, they've all just been hanging out with Asher, trying to figure this class action out. They haven't even been together.
Then the times that they have been together, they've just been arguing. So it's like,
It's not
what do
the
you...
right move.
It's not.
I just want to see them separate from each other. And, you know, and I only want to see them in a group setting. Because they're fine in a group setting. They're fine on their own. They are not fine together. That's the problem. Or maybe it won't. Maybe, you know, one of them's going to change their mind. And there's going to be this whole thing. Or
Oliver
dies,
dies.
like, right before they're going to have the wedding.
That's
something
gonna
tragic.
happen.
Something tragic like that is going to happen. Or, like, during the wedding. Or
What if
something
he
crazy.
leaves Connor at the altar?
For Simon.
That's going to be... For Simon.
Someone rolls Simon in.
Simon, do you take it to be your lawfully wedded husband? He's just like, Next week is the crossover. I know a lot of people are excited for this, so we'll see how it turns out. Thanks for watching. And we will see you on the next one. There's only 3 episodes left if it's a 15-episode season like usual. And they might do a 2-hour finale and just have the last 2 episodes on the same night. Let us know how you think this crossover is going to be and what you think is going to be happening in this whole season. Okay, bye!
You.
Yeah.